Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer is Mayflower Pale Ale, craft brewed and bottled in Plymouth, Massachusetts. This is one of 3 that Chris sent me from up there in Massachusetts. We're going to review all 3 of them, guys. The first one, like I said, is the Pale Ale. It says package 091812, Mayflower Brewing, Plymouth, Massachusetts. In 1620, the Mayflower set sail on a bold voyage to the New World. On board were hundreds of barrels of beer that sustained the pilgrims on their arduous journey to our English-style pale ale and taste of history. And I just want to elaborate on this, not so much this one, but the IPAs and stuff, and that's the way those beers were actually born or originated. The English colony in India, the beers were spoiled before they discovered hops would help preserve the beer. And the journey all the way around, Africa and back up to India was a very long voyage on a boat there. That was before the canal was in over there where they could get through there. But once they discovered that they could, hop the beer and it would help the voyage, that's how they shipped the beers. And like this is said, on the Mayflower, the beer that they sent was hopped heavily to make that sustained journey. It's a longer voyage from there to here, back then anyway. And they needed to have an ale that would survive the journey. So that being said, let's get on with this one. This is a pale ale, 4.90, so fairly sessionable here, very low ABV here, guys. The food pairing, the cuisine is Indian, Mediterranean, and Middle Eastern. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. The meat is fish and shellfish. Glassware is a pint, becker, stein, a mug. About anything you want to pour it in, just pour it into something. I don't think there's anything. It says, we could now take time for further search or consideration our victuals being much spent, especially our beer. William Bradford in his first-hand account of the Pilgrims at Plymouth. So, well, imagine that. Chris, again, thank you, guys. I appreciate you sending me these 3 beers to review. And let's get it in the glass. Alright, guys, into the glass. Nice barrels on the front of this one. Alright, over into the light here. It is very clear. You got nice bubbles streaming up to the bottom of the head there. It's a very golden color. Not quite to the thin yellow fizzy watercolor, but not much darker than that. It's just got a slight darker hint to it. Looks real nice in the glass. That aggressive pour gives us about a finger of head, and it's dissipating pretty quick down to about half a finger there now, guys. Looks very tasty in the glass, the bubbles streaming up. Let's get a nose on it. What I'm getting is like a lighter fruit, like an apple, or maybe even a white grape or something like that too. Not got a strong smell to it though. Not real strong at all. I'm not getting a super presence one way or the other. Very mild pale ale. Not like a Sierra Nevada when you pop the cap on it, it smells like hops. I'm getting a very subdued hop presence on this. Just a little bit of caramel toffee in the mouth there. Not much though. Well, let's give it a taste and see what we got, guys. Chris, again, thanks. Cheers, everybody. little bitter on the back end. I want to say it's got a fairly neutral taste. I mean, it's very, I don't want to say bland, but nothing is standing out. If I was trying to convert somebody from a Budweiser or a Coors or a Miller and had a pale ale like this in, I would try to give them, try this. It's got a lighter color too, looks really close to what they're drinking. Doesn't have a lot of hop flavor one way or the other. Doesn't have a lot of malt flavor one way or the other. Very easy drinking, very sessionable, but very light on the palate. I don't want to say weak, but it's a little on the thinner side and doesn't have a large presence one way or the other. Very sessionable for a newbie. Yeah, very sessionable, guys. Very easy on the palate. Slight bitterness on the back end, like I said there. But let's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, and we'll let it warm up just a little bit, and let the other half taste it. Now I'll be right back. We'll do the final chug on this one, but as of right now, unless something miraculous happens, it looks like a fairly average pale ale. Nothing to write home about. Nothing above average is where I'm going with this. So stick around. Let's see where it ends up. All right, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. It's warmed up. It's been probably 25-30 minutes on this, and I am getting just a little bit of the citrusy hops in this one, but nothing outstanding, I don't think, guys. Final chug. Fairly average pale ale, guys. It's really nothing exciting or to write home about. It's not blowing my socks off and my hair back or anything. I'm sure it's made with great ingredients. It's just not quite balanced out and doing anything for me. Like I said earlier, it'd be a good one to convert somebody over to a pale that you don't want to blow their palate out of their mouth if they've been drinking macro lagers. So, guys, with this one, I'm gonna give it a 5. It's a B minus. I'm not gonna give it a C. Got the date on the bottle. Very sessionable. If you're not a regular pale ale drinker, this may be a good introductory beer. So that's where I'm gonna leave it, guys. Red Beer has 41 overall. 48 in the style, not good numbers there. But Beer Advocate comes up with an 84, which is in their good range, so it's a good beer. It's not an outstanding beer, it's not a great beer, but it is above average beer as far as I'm concerned, guys. So if you see it, pick it up, give it a try, give me some comments back on this, and if you've had it. And we got 3 of those that Chris sent me from up there, and we're going to probably just do them back to back and see where they all end up. So join me tomorrow, and we're going to look in the fridge and grab one of them, and hope to see you then.